Hi, my name is João Real.
And I'm Jerónimo Rocha, and we are directors working in an animation studio called Easy Lab, and we are presenting a feature film called O Casalinho do Diabo, which translates into The Devil's Little Couple. Sebastian is an 8-year-old kid that lives with his mother in a small village in the north of Portugal. He's kind of a free-range chicken that goes around doing mischievous things, and he's a burden to his mother that lives alone because his father went to the big city to work in the factories. He's the typical kid that is attracted to everything that's forbidden. And one day his grandmother tells him the story of this pair of shadows that goes during the night stealing souls from the ones who don't want to sleep. Of course, grandmother tells him this because she wants him to go to bed, but it backfires on her. And Sebastian becomes fascinated with these creatures, and he goes into this crazy adventure to try to hunt them. In his search, he discovers a lot about himself, and he discovers how good it is to have a mother, and how good it is to have a home, and how important it is to be responsible and to help others and to contribute something to what your family is doing.
The story also takes place in the heritage of the Portuguese in the 30s. So we have a lot of the cultural heritage that Portugal lived during that period. So the interior of Portugal, we have all that folklore, traditional folklore, religious and pagan. And this story brings all that together. So it's mystery with adventure, with family moments, with scary moments that brings this like a feature perfect for a family viewing.
I'm filled with these images and experiences and memories of place filled with mists and rocks and goats, the sound of the church bell, the mountains. There's this kind of ambience and this kind of mystique that I fell in love with, and it's part of my being.
When Jerónimo brought me the story for the first time, I felt the coziness of when I was little, and I used to spend some vacations with my folks and my grandfathers in the northern country. So you used to have all the summer vacations or the Christmas vacations spent with your family in those places. So there's a really cultural statement here of something that is old and it's disappearing because all the heritage culturally is becoming more modern, and so we're losing some of that heritage.
I wrote this story some years ago, and we worked on the prototype for a digital book, an animated ebook. And while we were constructing it, we realized that we had this kind of ambiance and this kind of the design of the characters and all of the fluidity of the story was very cinematic. So we realized that there is a lot of potential for a film in this story.
We've produced a project together. We directed a project called Macabre a few years ago. So we found this technique that we enable us to, with only 3 people, produce in 7 months 20 minutes of a short film that had a good reaction with the public. So that will be the basics of the technique we'll probably be bringing onto the project. And since our department is kind of a laboratory, we're always looking for new ways to bring our visuals and our concepts into motion. So a lot of traditional or stop motion, it's all ideas that we're thinking on bringing onto the project to enrich the experience, because this is a movie of experience.
We have a very symbiotic relationship. We almost feel what the other one is thinking when we are creating the story and the relationship between the characters.
We kind of are the 2 hands of a body. His hand is like the concept, the visual concept, and my hand is more the animation aspect of the movie. So mixing this together and bringing the concept together will be a perfect basics for any team that will join us.
Besides myself and João, we have a core team of animators, and we have Chris Lasky to work with us for the music. But we would welcome either screenwriters or animators or even designers to join us as we are developing this concept into the final scripts.
For the moment, we are trying to get some funding to make the first draft of the full script of the movie. And after that, we'll be searching for co-producers in order to achieve the budget that we're expecting to have to accomplish this project.
You can contact us by visiting our site at easylabanimation.com or by emailing us at easylabbing@gmail.com.
Thank you so much for your time and hope to hear from you soon.